right, greetings. I'm joining us. All right, it's the chat portion of the webinar. So, all right, blessings. Here we go. All right, Gunyam. Any messages from Prime Creator? It just shows like a mirror reality that you're connected to, where everything is the opposite in another reality. There's a place that you're working on in astral, you can say. Seem to be, you have family members there, meaning that you switch roles to sort out issues with the family. Like the son is not the dad, the dad's not the son, and things like that. That's mirror reality. It might not always work in this reality, like fixing difficulties, but it is being worked on somewhere else. Any messages from higher self? To show you as a Munchkin, a midget in your past life, or you might be able to feel some of that. Like you're a clown also. Well, maybe not to an extent, but it's like a Munchkin reality. Like in the Wizard of Oz, you're connected to something similar to that, where you have been living in a reality like that. So obviously it's not the Yellow Brick Road and all that, but it is like a dwarf reality you come from. One of the places. Of course, we've all been somewhere. So significance of that is not being said at this moment. Carol, any messages for me? I just see a lot of dragon energies once again that you're connected to. You're healing it with a lot of unicorn energies, magic. So the dragon, you've been a dragon person in your past, or a dragon being. You've actually been kind of like a witch. That would turn into a witch, but not necessarily a negative one, but one that I show you where you're holding a wand. But you can also change your form. I believe you're teaching students. Any messages from me, from Mother Mary? You're balancing your energy, the high vibrations. You're connected to the tree people, the tree beings. That's where you get a lot of your intuition from, is from the trees, actually. They do assist you in different ways. Marianne, any messages for me? Seems like you're, I feel like there's some ghost energies around you recently. You might not have been aware of it, but if you do tap into it, possibly you might feel. Either way, I feel like it's been cleared. But yeah, you've been attracting ghost beings. If you feel anything strange or anything, I'll give you some time to think about it. But yeah, I just feel a ghost energy there, like right now. Anyway, you can clear out your vibration, ask the angels to clear. Obviously, I don't have the full details of what's going on, but so something's there. Any messages from Archangel Michael? You're very connected to the flower people, flower energies, and Agartha, and the reality. Basically, it's like you walk into a room and flowers open up, and things like that occur. So you're very connected to nature in that way, in a positive way, and like a flower child type of thing. Like you open up your hand as a rose, things like that. That's a kind of a magical reality. That's more of the higher dimensional realities, basically, is what they're mentioning. So, Pamela, any messages for me? Feels like you're still clear out your mother's energy, or if she's still here, I don't know if she passed or not, but either way, you're clearing out her energy. Either way, it's dense. If you feel aggravated or a blockage or anything, like her energy is there. So you just ask the angels to release that. Any messages from my dad? It's like he's going backward and forward in his time. And you help him give some clarity. But he's had a lot of difficulties focusing on himself. He had to do things, he had difficulties focusing on who he was. And that's what you're helping him with even now, but even during his life. Health, things like that, things that he would ignore. So I'm just going to deal with that. Can you dance? Any messages from Trey? Frey. Okay. Well, Frey says you're a dinosaur in a past life because I don't know who Frey is. They also show you have magician energies. You have been a warlock in your past life also. So now for better or for worse. Yeah, warlocks are, yeah. I've mentioned them here and there, and they come up in channelings every once in a while. I'll leave you with that. It's a little bit cryptic on that one. Yeah, just let that one sit with you. Any messages? You're connected to positive wizard beings in this life. It also shows psychedelics that you're connected to. Also, as the wizards were always high on something. For obvious reasons. I don't think Merlin was into that, but it's for a certain degree. It's like a hard drugs wizard. Especially like mushrooms, things like that. So any type of substances or anything, if you have in this life, comes from your wizard lifetime, from what I can see. It's like Garth, it's other lifetimes also. And that's where that warlock energy collides with that too. Wizard, warlock, kind of on the edge of darkness, on the edge of positive, Yeah, but I feel like the wizard's a more lighter energy. So, Anna, any messages regarding 2021? I won't worry about anything. I do see a relationship change, possibly, but that's up to you. As you probably already know that. Yeah, I feel like you're going to go through a fresh start. I'll let you figure out what that means. Any messages regarding the alien contact my partner had on Solstice? There's a Zeta energy there. The Zeta that you say is trying to, help you in your direction as you have been a Zeta. Also, like, kind of, keeping the partnership together, you can say. So I don't know. First question, second question seem a little bit different from each other, but so it's here to heal your connection there, and also open up past life connections between the two of you, which is blocked for right now, but possibly will open up. So it's up to you. At least regarding the first question, I guess you can say is get a different point of view of things. Let's put it that way. Kevin, are there positive beings watching me and aware and astral about what I'm going through? Is that where the love and support I felt was coming from? They want to help me? Are there positive beings watching me? Yes, yeah, of course. There's always, I feel like there's Andromedan beings that are connected to you because they're just connected to Andromedans. But it seems like Andromedan energies are Arcturian. I feel like Andromedans are very, I don't want to call it forceful, but sometimes they can be. They're also connected to amphibian energies. Yes. Yeah, now amphibian energies, with psychedelics. I'll let you connect that one. Are any messages for me? I do see an Andromedan star system that you're deeply connected to. Like the North Star is what I'm seeing. The North Star is kind of like I see like a frozen planet. You can say it's an astral, but it's like you go to like a frozen planet. It's kind of like a moon, but it's you go in there to clear your thoughts, connect to a loved one. Doesn't seem like she's female. I would say she's like the ice princess, and she kind of turned that moon into frost. It's kind of interesting. If you have an old girlfriend that you connect to every once in a while, and she's the one who loves and support, and she's Andromedan, and she's moody and all kinds of stuff. But either way, it seems to be good overall. Eric, do Palladian insectoids have any messages for me? They block out a lot of negative energies. You're also very connected to the butterfly energy. They're just blocking out, attacks. They say you've been through enough. You also had lifetimes underground, of course, as an insectoid being. It's pretty connected. So astrally, you do go underground every once in a while to see what is working. Underground bases, whatever it might be. Yeah, we got a feeling on that. And insectoids keep you quote. Do frog beings have any messages for me? It's funny I bring up frogs. Interesting. Yeah, you're on frogs that are comedians. They're absolutely just laugh. Yeah, I think there's isn't there like a toad, like a cartoon with a toad, like wearing a hat or something like that, or I feel like something I've seen on PBS. But yeah, it's like you're connected to, just a bunch of comedians basically. And they do wear like tuxedos and stuff like that. I mean, to an extent, but kind of like what you see in the cartoons, but they're real. And they're just a bunch of screw offs, it seems, overall. So that's good. That's any messages, just have some beers with them, basically. Yeah, ribbit with them. See you on what is it? On a lily pad. Yeah, get you on a lily at the lily pad. Funny though, don't they have like bars called like the lily pad and stuff like that? But that's kind of telling you who owns the place. A frog. So anything is amphibian, frog, anything. You're gonna have restaurants here. They're called the Frog or something like that. Yeah. So I forgot the full name, but Amy, a few days ago, the leaders of the Mormon Church told millions of their members to not use energy healers. Oh, as you're saying, to only have certain men in the church who have authority to give healings to do it. I live in Utah, so most of my friends are Mormon. Made me so sad and sick to hear this. What do my guides have to say about it? Well, yeah, just don't worry about it. People are going to go against that. Yeah, just be yourself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how business is right now, but that's just people are going to break that rule. That is really so. With them doing that, it shows that religion is going to break down eventually. Any messages from Father Christmas? I see a lot of good luck for you coming in this new year. Yeah, just you're focusing on yourself, which is great. Business will open up as it needs to. Yeah, this whole thing, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But yeah, it's just you're going through a lot of emotional healing at this time. So yeah, it's been rough. Not to say next year is going to be too much better in the emotional department, but you're going to feel better about yourself throughout the year for sure. It's not going to be the easiest year, like I say, emotionally. But you're going to it'll all be worth it in the long run. Just like just a lot of clearing you're doing. This is your father energy you're releasing too, because I feel like he's caused a lot of difficulties in your past. What I can see, just common actually in some regard. Moses, does my higher self have a message for me? I just see manifestation. I just saw Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. I don't know if you do anything like that. That's up to you. Not that you're gonna get rich off of it anytime soon, but crypto stuff, if you're interested in anything like that, you might be able to make money off of it. You have to really, if you're interested in that. I just got a message from it. I don't know if there is that already. Does a great reset going to have a negative influence on my children's life? No, maybe more on you than them. They're resilient. I mean, yeah, the lockdown stuff, just the lockdown. That's it's kind of like we're going to the Great Depression in some regard, in some form of it. The great stay in your house depression. So I don't think there's not going to be a stock market crash. I don't see that. I don't think that's ever. Only time, just to put this out there, if ever we have a stock market crash, that's when that's when we're at such a vibration, we don't need the stock market anymore. That's what I see. And that's way down the line, just to let you know, just to let other people know. So it's going to go up and down, but I don't think it's going to. Like, this might be 10 or 20 years when it's no longer relevant. Like, who cares? I mean, people in the third dimension or, three physical reality are going to be, upset about it. But, so. Susie, what I've been doing, interesting. What I've been doing astral, sun gazing. That's different. Sun gazing, you're just bringing in a new energy to the earth. You're doing your own solstice on the earth, as the plants did a solstice, and you're doing one also. As you're very connected to nature, obviously you're connected to the Arcturian energies, so you are yourself like a planet yourself. Now we all are, but you really can probably feel it than others. And so, you get affected by this world. You bring energies to the earth. So you're here to unlock the earth, basically, as we all are. But you probably could really feel it. I had a dream last night that included a visitation from Elvis, and this is an improvement from last week when Jeffrey Epstein made an appearance in my dream I had. Anyway. Did Elvis have a message for me? Did you ask about Epstein last time? Well, I was curious. That's really curious, actually. Obviously, you're giving him a big whooping right now. I feel like he's revealing a lot of stuff. See, I know you didn't ask about that, but I feel like Epstein's released. I feel like he's revealing a lot too, like confessing, which is good. I believe Elvis is there to brighten your mood. I think you also sing along with Elvis. Where is Yeah, you actually go on singing tours with him. I didn't know he did that, actually. But Elvis is freaking hilarious. So I think so. Elvis is a big. He's a close friend of yours for sure. Yeah, he's a weirdo. As you can tell. I think you're his therapist. I think you're a therapist to him and Jeffrey Epstein. Doesn't that make sense? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, but Elvis is a lot more fun, of course. But at least Elvis can reveal himself to you, which is what you want. But, in a good way. Not like in a creepy way, not at all. But, because you can let his emotions out. He is talking to somebody. And all right. How is the collective energy after this astral event? Is it fear and despair still roaming around people's mind? Of course. I don't know whether people are thinking that. I don't know where this comes in. Like, negativity is going to be gone. I don't know what kind of mind control is going on right now. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, well, I mean, is poverty all of a sudden cured all of a sudden because of this? Some of these gurus, I think it's just some spiritual people lost their minds. There's a lot. This fair is not going to go away from it. When you get rid of poverty and riots and the government, then then you can see this. I mean, who knows? We got some time for that. The weather has been cloudy and rainy for weeks. Today was the first day with visual sunlight. It was blocking us. Oh, reptilians. Yep, ships. Yep, Dark Fleet. Yep, for a little bit. Not all of that's them. Some of it's just Mother Earth needs to cleanse, but some of that was them. Yeah, they're looking for something, it seems. They're not going to tell me what that was. I don't think I want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know. It's not good. Miguel, today I saw a number 0128. Any messages? I feel like that's an AI. So when you said that, I felt THX 1138. So I feel AI energies there. I believe that's being healed at this time. So something, yeah. If you feel like the consciousness of AI, because it's here, you feel like it's going through a healing phase. Any messages from the angels? Let's see, something to do at midnight. Midnight seems to be your hour. That doesn't mean you're awake at midnight. Midnight's your hour. That's where you do all your work, which is pretty cool. That's neat. Usually I don't get a time like that. That's pretty neat. Donna, any messages from Father Christmas? Who's this Father Christmas? Oh, is that Santa Claus? I'm in the Kwanzaa. Any messages from Father Christmas? Yeah, you're attracting new energies. This year coming year should be better with your health, but yeah, you're going to go deeper into your health situation. Yeah, without going into details. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, and you're also connected to Yeshua's energy. Jesus's energy. Like when he was a child, meaning like that more. I feel like we're around Jesus during that time when he was younger. I don't believe you knew who he was at the time. Of course, he didn't know who he was, but I feel like you're around him during that time. Any messages from Dad or Graham? Just manifest something with to do with the animals that you're connected to. Some of those animals, I mean, obviously they're family now, but some of those are relatives of yours. And they might not feel it. It's not like relatives like from past lives. So yeah. From other like old like ancestors that you never know. Some of them are animal friends. I think you have a goat. Yeah. Some of the males are goats from your family. Yeah. They just had to hang out with him. Nothing too complicated there. Yeah, just to help you out. I think I have a cat. Yeah, as an ancestor too. They're all farmers, it seems. Jess? Messages or insight does Archangel Michael have that he just wants me to know? Is a Cupid energy? Of course, we're going into February. Of course, I guess Valentine's Day stuff will be up as soon as Christmas is over. You see Valentine's Day everywhere. It's like, jeez, it's like living in a twilight zone. It's like, jeez. Oh God, where's the ships to get us out of here? So it feels like you're assisting Cupid this year. People are taking, I don't know if that's for yourself, but it's for other people finding the right person. Because obviously, with the world the way it is, people need some kind of Cupid attention at this time. So, came through during a previous chat. You had strong connections with so-called Star Bethlehem. Does Star David? What message does energy have? Share with me. Yeah, you're an angel during that time. Yeah, you're an angel, part of the divine connection. Like bringing Jesus here was like kind of like dropping a bomb on the planet, technically. So I believe you were. I don't have 100% of this. Well, now you're protecting your star systems that you're connected to. Some of them are serious. A lot of them are hidden, obviously. But this is a big deal because you bring Jesus here. It affects our world, it affects other worlds too. So, I know it sounds strange, but it's like it was agreed upon for him to come here among all the star beings that are involved with the earth. And these worlds that you're connected to, you're in charge of them. Like a Mother Earth or something around those lines. I'll have to let you connect with that. Yeah. Miles? Miles says, do I have a message from my higher self? I just see insectoid energies that you're healing. You've been part of many wars with them, Martian wars. Of course, you're going through self-manifestation, of course. I do see breaking open an old time and creating a new one. Maybe as part of schooling or some kind of education, but you are going into a new direction or new route of spirituality, actually. Yeah, you might get actually a visitation there, an alien visitation, or at least a sensory or something throughout this year. It's a well, right now we're going through enough, but no. Jeez, long day. Any messages from spirit? Just feel like you're healing your heart chakra, as it's been like an emotional year. So it's draining out, it's releasing now. Your next year should be a better year, at least for productivity. Doesn't mean it's going to be perfect, doesn't mean you're going to be win the lottery, but you'll just feel a different energy overall. I feel like you just feel, I don't know about lucky, but you'll feel less drained in some form or another. Obviously, I don't have a complete 100% on that, but I feel like you just feel your spiritual sides opened up a lot more. Vasco, what happened doing the astral? Any messages associated with that? Messages. Okay, so astral. I see a tank. I see a reptilian tank. I see war and astral. I see something that I could see like a GI Joe, something around those lines. Covert situations. I see you as a leader of like a group in astral. Obviously, that's not all you're doing. It's like part of you is fighting, and the other part of you is in a library. You're kind of like a librarian looking for information about yourself. Now, when you go through these lifetimes, you get injured, like you forget stuff. You actually, your spirit remembers, but bringing it into your physical is not always easy. Depends on what happened. Like if you get shot by someone, or if you get killed or something, it's hard to bring that from the library. Figure out the best, like you're learning how the best way is for you to manage a upcoming incarnation, and even this incarnation. Yeah, you're giving information to yourself, obviously. So you're finding better ways of giving yourself a download, because it seems that now the time, because the solstice doesn't mean it's all going to be positive, but we are going into a shift for sure. I remember this whole thing that the bad guys are leaving the house. Okay. And they said it's expired, so why are they still there? It's like, does expiration take a couple of years? Which I understand, but anyway, I don't think that's gonna happen instantly. Any other messages for my guides? Yeah, you're just releasing once again reptilian energies, wrongful doing on your own self, meaning mistakes you made as a reptilian being in your past, connecting to alien regimes have been very difficult, very angry and, want to take over. You can probably see it's like part of like an angry reptilian group where they're just mad at everyone. Why can't they do it this way to make life better? Yeah, it's like you're healing. Anger management is what you're healing, at least astrally. I do see also abundance coming in next year, possibly a new job if you have not done that already, but I still see abundance coming. Not sure how, when, but it'll come in some form or another that is necessary for you. So you'll figure out what works for you. So yeah, I just say abundance, but that could just let that be. So, all right, everyone, thank you for posting your questions. Thank you, and I'm back tomorrow. Much love. Have a great holiday. We'll be back tomorrow.